Priyanka, it's really nice firstly to interview you while I'm sober because the last time I interviewed you was for
This is a great intro.
The last time I interviewed you was for Baywatch, and in the press room, it's like it's like 11 a.m. at this point, and they had all these cocktails out, and I assumed because it was 11 a.m. they were like mocktails, and I had like three. They were like pina coladas in pineapples, and I was just smashing them back because they were so delicious. And then they said, "Oh, Stefan, it's your time to interview Priyanka," and I stood up and I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, but I'm sober as a judge today, so I've grown up.
Oh, thank you. That's
We've all
great.
Now
Either way.
I'm really intrigued now. I want to see this interview of you
Yeah.
loaded with Priyanka.
Yeah, I think I actually held it together frustratingly quite well. But my first
I think you
question,
did. I would have remembered
yeah,
otherwise.
but my first question, this is to stay on the subject of booze. This is a terrible segue, but Priyanka, your character in this is known to many, obviously, as Bloody Mary, which is a pretty cool nickname. I just wondered, have either of you ever had any nicknames that you'd be willing to share with me today?
Oh my God. I've had many. In India, we have a culture of giving people nicknames as a way of showing love. And most people, especially in the north of India, have like a nickname. So my name is Priyanka. It has nothing to do with anything that my nickname sounds like. It's Mimi. Why is my nickname Mimi? I don't know. But we have two names usually. I also was given this other name by an actor friend of mine, a co-actor of mine many years ago. It's gonna follow me if I say it though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be careful.
It's a bad one
It's
though.
gonna come back. Tell us.
Piggy Chops.
What? Piggy Chops. Oh my God, that's outrageous.
Because I ate like a pig.
I don't think I can ever look at you without thinking Piggy Chops now.
I know. That's horrible. Carl's definitely not sharing his nickname.
I
He doesn't want you to
struggling
know.
to think now.
Wait.
After that revelation, I'm struggling to think.
Who would have the guts to give you a nickname?
I know, honestly. Mine's usually just an abbreviation of
He's
my
like
name.
Butcher.
Herbs or Urban or something like that. Herbs, I don't know. Yeah.
Herbs.
Herbs, I had herb.
But Carl, I have to say in this, the beard and the long hair really suit you. You look dashing in this, which got me thinking, have either of you ever played a character whose style, be it their kind of costume, be it their kind of hairstyle, you like so much that you kind of then adopted slightly into your personal life?
Well, just coming off of doing 5 seasons of The Boys, I just kept the beard for 7 years. It just seemed the
Wow.
easiest thing to do. So yeah, Butcher's beard, that whole style, that stuck. Yeah. What about you?
Well, I think most of my characters take from, or at least I try to take the foundation of my characters from me versus the other way around. But with Bloody Mary, I'm really enjoying the pirate fashion, and so I've really taken that into my real life right now. I'm like, wow, that's fun to lean into that.
I mean, when a film is so action heavy like this is, I always imagine it to kind of come to life more so in the shoot, perhaps rather than in the script, as it can kind of sometimes be quite hard to truly visualize action sometimes without putting it into practice. So in that regard, can it kind of be a leap of faith when you sign up to a project like this? And how much does it help then having experienced filmmakers and the likes of the kind of Russo brothers behind the scenes to kind of give you that confidence it's going to be tip top?
Well, I think to a certain extent, whenever you embark on a journey of making a film, you're taking a leap of faith, and particularly if you haven't worked with those people before. But I got to say, in the case of the Bluff, it was immediately very apparent that it was going to be a wonderful sort of collaborative process, and that everybody was invested and passionate about the movie and about the authenticity of the movie. Our director, Frank Flowers, is from the Cayman Islands. He brought a specific knowledge which resonated through multiple levels on the film. And everybody really sort of did their research and worked to the best of their ability to put something up there that really stands up. And it was a fantastic experience.
I mean, the film's kind of unrelenting in its kind of action. There's sort of no let off from the word go, which I loved about it. Can you just kind of talk about the kind of choreography and the kind of training required to undertake a role of this nature?
For me, I wasn't very familiar with sword work. I have done action movies before, so I was nervous about that. Also, I had to work with a lot of rifles and guns, which required refilling because of the period at that time. So learning how to work with different kinds of weapons of the time. So we had an incredible armors, and our stunt department was very, very specific into wanting to create a really dynamic style of fighting for both our characters specifically, but also being true to the period of without getting, without losing the style element. So I think there was a lot of expertise that was brought in with every department, and we spent weeks rehearsing our scene together because, while he has tremendous experience as well, which is so important and crucial to have in your dance mate, I call it, when you're doing a fight scene, because there has to be trust. We're making movies, no one should get hurt, but this film was so dramatic that it required us to do a lot of it ourselves. It was fun, a challenge, and very exciting to be a part of.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. And just since I asked you, just so you know, people called me Dave for years at school, and I have no idea why. So that was my nickname, and I've still no idea why. But thank you so much.
Bye, Dave.
Dave.
Cheers, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Cheers. Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys.
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys. Hey.